Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today I wanted to do a video around, is it worth it? Is luxury worth it? Do we really think it's worth it? So we have just seen yet another price rise from Chanel. It is insane. They have now got two classic flap sizes, the maxi and the jumbo, that are price on application in Australia. They won't even put the price on the website. That's how bad it is. And we have classic flap, medium classic flaps that are just a shy of $17,000, $16,910. It is insanity. Insanity. Yet, for some people, it's still worth it. We have bags from Louis Vuitton, like the Twist, that are getting up around $7,000. Their Capucines are into like $13,000 territory. We have even Fendi that is getting expensive. Dior has always been expensive, although Dior is becoming quite normal now. And Hermes is just like plodding along. Like, yes, their prices go up, but not huge amounts. So of all the luxury houses at the moment, Hermes, and whoever thought I'd say this, are probably being the most reasonable in terms of their pricing. Oh, that's a big call. Big call, Meredith. But yeah, so in this whole landscape we have happening with pricing at the moment, is luxury still worth it? And this is my point. Something is only worth as much as one person deems it to be, and that is the person buying it. So while I sit there and I look at the price of a medium classic flap Chanel at just shy of $17,000, and I go, that is absolutely not worth it. There is no way that is worth it. Who would spend that kind of money? That's crazy. And I say that as someone who owns classic flaps. I understand that. But that's my opinion, and that's how I feel about that bag. To somebody else, that bag may well still be worthy. It might be their dream bag. It might be the bag they use the most. It might be the bag they love the most. They might think it is the best bag to ever have been created. They will still believe it is worth it, because something is only worth what the person buying it deems it to be, which is why luxury works. And it's why we see a luxury landscape that has so many different things in it. We have different luxury fashion houses. Within those houses, they have different designs. They have different colors. They have different limited editions. They have different collaborations. They do releases constantly. And the reason they do that is because something will always appeal to someone, or what they hope is that it will appeal to the masses, and the masses will spend that amount of money. I have no doubt that there are many handbags in my collection that people do not believe are worth the money I paid for them. However, to me, at the time of buying them, they are worth it. All the vintage pieces I collect, which cost me money to track down and then money to refurbish, lots of people don't believe that they're worth it. But to me, for the emotional attachment that I have to those pieces, it's worth every cent I spend on them. But that's to me, because I'm the person who's spending the money, so it's about what I believe to be worth it. I've just done a video on the Louis Vuitton bags that I believe are still worth it. That's going to go up very soon. If you're interested in that, please subscribe down below, because that video is about to come out next, I think. And that was just my opinion, what I thought was still worth it at Louis Vuitton. And I'm more than happy to do a video around what I don't think is worth it at Louis Vuitton. I could do that across every fashion house, but it would just be my opinion. And there will always be people who watch those videos who then get in my comment section who go, well, that's not right. Like, I don't believe that. I don't think that. And that's fine. that is completely valid. You are valid in your thoughts that what I am saying is wrong, because my thoughts and opinions are just mine, and what is worth it to me might not be worth it to someone else, and what I deem to think that is not worth it might be different to you. And that's cool. And luxury fashion houses survive this way. All stores, anyone who is selling anything survives that way, unless it is something that you have to have, food, or something that you need for your job, or something that you absolutely have to have in your life. Everyone else is just making choices on what they believe to be worth it. And even within those subcategories, things like food, where you shop will sometimes be a choice as well. So in Australia, we have Coles and we have Woolworths, and you can shop at either of those stores, but you can also then go and buy stuff from Aldi and from the local grocer. So if you are someone who doesn't believe that, I'll give you an example. I bought grapes yesterday. Oh my God. My bag of grapes cost me $20. And as somebody who generally doesn't look at prices when they do the groceries, even I stopped and went, what? Sorry, excuse me? Grapes are insane. Watching my children eat the grapes going, chew slowly. So for me, I just went to Coles like I always do, picked up the bag of grapes, got to the checkout and went, holy hell, $20, but I still bought the grapes. Whereas someone else might go, I'm not spending $20 on grapes, put those back and go and find a better deal somewhere else. That is always an option to anyone. In that moment, my time was worth more than shopping around. I wanted grapes. My children like grapes. I bought the grapes, spent the $20 to go, oh, well, it's not really worth $20, which can I just say it's not, but I'll pay it because I don't have time to go over to Woolworths and see what they're charging for grapes, or to go to Aldi and see what they're charging for grapes. I'm just going to buy the grapes here. So my worth is always based on how I feel about it. Sometimes it's based on my time. Is my time worth more to me than just buying this now and not shopping around for it? And at a luxury level, it is generally all emotional. How do I feel about this bag? Do I love this bag so much that I need to buy it regardless of the insane price tag that it comes with? Or can I live without it? Or maybe I already own it and I don't need it in another color. Or maybe I already own something that's like it, so I don't need to spend that amount of money. It's all how you rationalize something in your own head. So is luxury still worth it? Is a question that only you can answer. And I feel like it's going to come down to the time and the place and the circumstance and how you emotionally feel about that bag. So you might have just got your tax check back and suddenly you've got a little bit of money and you're like, I really love that bag. Yes, I can absolutely see the worth in that. I need to own that, so I'm going to buy it. But in a different circumstance where you're having a harder time financially, you look at it and go, it's not worth it. So even your own perception of worth can change depending on the day and time and circumstance. And that will always be the case. So I often see YouTubers talk about things that are worth it and aren't worth it, or they'll go, oh, especially with the Chanel price increases, oh, it's not worth it anymore. No, it's not. This is true, and I strongly agree with that. But they're my thoughts and opinions from somebody who owns it already and is not dreaming of classic flaps during the night and is not looking for a holy grail classic flaps. So it's easy for me to say it's not worth it because I don't need any more. It's okay. Like I can be judgmental at Chanel and go, I don't know what you're doing over there. Like that's insane. I can do that because I don't desperately want one. And I'm lucky enough to already have some. But for somebody else who does not own one yet, whose lifelong dream is to own one, and who is working their guts out every day to try and save up enough money to get one, and the goalposts continually move for them, for them it might still be worth it, because for them it's almost like a trophy or a reward, or it's the antithesis of exactly what they love and what they want and what they've always wanted. So for them to pay $17,000 for that bag will still be worth it because they worked so hard and were so focused on it. And I am all about that. If that's what you desperately want, then you go forth and you save your money and you get your classic flat for $17,000, or in 3 months time $18,000, or whenever they put the prices up again. Go nuts. If that's what you desperately want, then by all means it is worth it. It is 100% worth it to you. You should have exactly what you want. But for me, it's not worth it anymore. I think it's really important for us all to remember that worth is such a personal opinion across the board. Anytime you buy anything, a new car, a used car, a set of sheets for your bed, what do you really need? The 1,500 thousand freight count, or can you just get the bamboo ones? Like, it's about worth in your own head. So I think if we're all just a little bit tolerant of the fact that luxury houses are tapped into that, and that they will put the prices up because somebody's always going to find worth in it, then it's probably not going to be as much of a shock every time the prices go up. And it's okay if something is worth it to somebody else. It's okay to say that you don't think something's worth it, but just be real sure about saying that you don't think that. It doesn't mean that somebody else can't think that it is worth it. It's such a personal thing. It's all relative to you, your lifestyle, and how you feel about it. And that's what makes luxury great, and why we love it, and why there is so much choice out there. You go find what you love and what you think is worth it, and somebody else will have something different, and that is okay. If you've liked this very strange chatty video today, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I've uploaded videos, which is usually 3 times a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can come follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.